It's the NFL on EA Sports, and we're on the road to the Super Bowl. Straight ahead is what should be a very entertaining matchup between the Minnesota Vikings and the New Orleans Saints.
Joshua Carty to kick off.
Where the road to immortality begins for most teams, we're underway from Wild Card Weekend. To return this, Rashid Shaheed. In pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29.
The Saints take over 1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10.
Here we go, set. 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Go.
They give to Irving, start this drive. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
Well, I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Ready.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9.
Let's go now. Ready.
Back to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. Continuing to move past the 45. And he has it right near midfield here. It's about a yard short. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And that's good for a Saints 1st down.
Good offenses. Kate, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted them. They wanted him on a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after.
Ball just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10.
60 Maverick, 60 Maverick. Let me lie it.
They're going to throw out of the gun. No one open, it looks like, so he's just going to chuck this to a different parish.
That's a veteran move right there by a rookie quarterback. You see so many rookies, we do, Kate, who try to play hero ball and force things in every single spot. But he's already wise enough to know how to throw it away.
After the incomplete pass, here comes 2nd and 10. He's going to throw this one. Short pass brought in. And he'll get this through the midfield stripe and starts pushing into Vikings territory.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
Panther 60, Panther 60. Panther 80.
They run it from the gun with right. Make the stop. I'm going to say it about the 37-yard line. Give him 8 on that one. And that's good for a new set of downs for New Orleans.
Ask for a little bit more on that one. As that running back's come up with more than he's used to on 3rd down, he made it look like just another day at the office. I wouldn't expect every conversion to go as smoothly. He sure made that one look routine.
Back to pass on 1st and 10. And it's caught. This is Jalen Wright. And there's the stop after he drives this down to the 13. Give him 24 on that play. And that's good for a Saints 1st down.
That's a statement throw right there. A statement throw that lets the opposing defense know it's not just going to be check down Charlie today. They're going to be willing to push the ball down the field, and this defense better respond.
Coming to the line, this is 1st and 10. Wright running out of the gun. And he'll only find 1 yard up the gut. 2nd down.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Dropping back to throw. Cut near the goal line. Oh, and it's a punishing hit to end that play, but hey, still a win for this offense. They've got 1st and goal now from the 2.
1st and goal at the 2-yard line.
Goal to go, they're passing. It's his running back. It's a New Orleans touchdown. The Saints finish up an excellent opening series. Jalen Wright with the touchdown. No doubt about it, Brock. They are trying to take him out of this game from the start. And a touchdown on the opening drive, that's a good way to do it.
Yeah, this is one of those situations, Kay, where you and I up here in this booth, we can hear it and we can feel it. This crowd senses an opportunity to dig those opponents an early hole that before long might become the grave their season rests in if they don't respond.
Now it's Will Reichert on for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Saints will jump out to a 7-0 lead.
7, Vikings nothing.
Reed now to kick this one away. His return starts at the 5. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line.
Their own 25-yard line.
Vikings to the line now. Here's 1st and 10. They run it with Saquon Barkley. And they sent it straight ahead, but the front stops him after a gain of 3.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7. Lamar now from the gun. That's caught. It's Saquon Barkley. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in. Call it 7 yards on the play, and that's enough for the 1st down. I'm not going to call this a must-score drive here in this first quarter, Brock, but when your opponents start the game with 6, it feels like you need some sort of answer.
You need a response, right? You need a response. You don't need all these home runs or big highlights.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go, and let that pass rush get home.
So after the sack, quite the situation they find themselves in. Here comes 2nd and 22. They motion the tight end over. Out of the gun, here's Jackson. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete. Not must-have yet, Brock, but it does feel pretty important that they come up with an answer for that touchdown, but not going to be easy.
Nope, and incompletions like that certainly won't help.
No connection on the last play. Now it's 3rd down. Third and long for him here. Escapes the pocket. And even on 3rd down, he sees no choice other than to get rid of it. Not the play they wanted. It's going to be 4th down. One drive in, and he is already in line for that ice pack. Took a couple of early hits. It looks like it's affecting his ability to deliver that football.
Yeah, and I'll let you know a little secret here, Kate. Those defenses, once they get to the quarterback, they usually don't stop.
So here we go. This is that aggressive mindset they've been talking about. They're going for it here. Jackson's going to go on fourth. And they don't get the catch they need there. That hand was forced, Brock. Had to try and go for it, but they turn it over on downs.
I don't know what the punter did to hurt people's feelings, because I think the reasoning was pretty clear. They were going to go for it. There's not going to be a punter that touched the field. Not an advisable mindset now as they turn it over in their end of the field.
Irving here from the gun. Robbed by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard running backs say there's just sometimes you got to run into darkness. Just go where there is no lane and hope that something opens along the way. That linebacker said, not this time.
Here we go. COVID-19. COVID-19. Ready?
Passing now on 2nd and 10. This one's to Hawkinson outright. And this one doesn't go far.
That's not a big completion on a stat sheet, but that's a big contested, what I call gritty catch right there. And that's what the best tight ends will get you.
Ready? Bronco 80.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Complete right side to Washington. And he's going to be stopped at the 17-yard line.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep it short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
Reichert connects there. And special teams convert to get them a little something out of that possession.
How about that? He gets to add a field goal to his extra point. And 2 series in, he knows he's played a big role in this one.
Reed now to kick this one away. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. And this drive will start inside the 25.
First and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Minnesota in the formation. It's 1st and 10. From the gun, Jackson. Completed over the middle. And not much doing. He stopped quickly.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line.
Eight yards to go. Well, let's see how they approach this 2nd down. Shotgun snap to Jackson. As a man, Justin Jefferson. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop him. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
Guys, I really like this receiver on that drag route in particular. Why? Because he's a guy that creates after the catch. They don't close quickly. He could take it to the house.
First down, a run with Barkley. He's only able to get back to the line. It's going to be 2nd down.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
Running left side by Jefferson. He's right up next to that first down. Doesn't quite get there. Gain of 9. That brings up 3rd and short.
It's a gain of 9. Makes it 3rd and inches.
One quarter gone in our opening round game of the NFC postseason. It's the Saints setting the pace so far. Back to the Superdome of Caesar in just a bit. We're ready now for the 2nd quarter to begin. Vikings in control of it. They'll only need a few inches here on 3rd down. There's one left for Lamar. And he'll have it down to the 44-yard line. They'll say he got 5 there, but Bronco, all they care about is the first down that comes with it.
Not the biggest gain, but exactly what they needed. Just get the first down and keep this drive rolling.
Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44. First down throw for Jackson. Finds his back. Here's Barkley. And just gets back to the line of scrimmage.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
Hey, report.
Here's Lamar. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Gonna have to wait a little longer for his first catch of the game. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long. Part of what's earned him status, Brock, is one of the league's better tight ends. Are those hands, right? His dependable hands. So shouts to the defense there because he wasn't able to hang on that time.
Kate, it's one thing for these defenders to separate a receiver from the ball, but to do so on a stud tight end, that's big time.
And he'll be brought down at about the 29. Big gain, 14 on the play. And the Vikings are going to have a first down.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. But that was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
Barkley on the shotgun handoff. And he cuts it back right. He does it. Touchdown, Minnesota. The Vikings start to fight back with their first points of this game. Saquon Barkley, the touchdown. On comes Joshua Carty to try the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Vikings cut it to a field goal game.
Vikings 7. Joshua Carty to kick off.
Ball is set up and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. Brings in the kick at the 9. Making some progress here. Good effort here as he gets it out past the 35-yard line.
At their own 37-yard line.
The Saints enjoying some good field position to start this drive off. 1st and 10 coming up. They'll go play action. Broke out. The defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass. No luck finding his receiver that time. So second down coming up.
2nd and 10.
Those windows over the middle, the congestion, just the mass of people. If you're not on time and on target, you're not going to find a completion, especially on that down and distance.
2nd and 10, and they'll stick to the air. They just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
Just cannot afford right here, Kate, to go 3 and out. Not when you watched your counterpart score a touchdown. Got to cling to that lead and find a way to convert this 3rd down. It's a big one. And cut off some of the mojo from the other side.
So after that prior incompletion, it's 3rd down.
Ready? Panther 60, 19 Lions. 18 Pioneers. Dragon 60. Ready?
Throw here, 3rd down. It isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of 4th down. Here comes the Saints punting unit. And after that drive went backwards, he's going to send this one forward. And he's hit before he can get anything on that return. Starting out trips right here. 1st and 10. Starting on the ground here with Barkley. He starts out this drive with a nice gain of 8. 2nd down.
That is just a great drive starter. What every offense wants. Gives you a little bit of energy, a little juice, and now a really manageable 2nd down.
On 2nd down, here's Barkley. Nice cut back to the right sideline. Breaks free in the center of the field. It's a Minnesota touchdown. The Vikings just need 2 snaps to steal the lead. Saquon Barkley, the touchdown.
Hey, Kate, we're not even to halftime, and this guy has already got a game's worth of success. And the great thing is that, yes, it benefits him individually, statistically, but you know it just sets the table for everybody else because that play-action pass should be devastating.
Now they'll try the point after.
For the extra point.
Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Vikings take a 4-point lead.
Vikings 14, Saints 10. Joshua Carty to kick off.
The Vikings have it teed up, and play resumes with the kick. Shaheed now to return. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30.
The Saints take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10.
60 Maverick, 60 Maverick, 70 Buffalo 18. Go.
Well, come out throwing. Completed to his running back. And he's brought down after a short gain.
Kate, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. One of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
There's a give for right. Nothing doing on 2nd. They get to him behind the line. Now it's going to be 3rd and longer.
I'm going to guess at some point, whether it's in the huddle or over there on the bench on the sidelines after this drive, QB's going to go apologize to that running back. He just ran him into one heck of a negative play.
This one finds Irving. And that is a great stop to deny him the marker. It's going to be 4th down.
You know, I like the completion. You never turn down a completion. That's just not the right throw to make in that spot to move the chains.
From their own side, they're going to go for this. They need about 2.
70 line, 3. Check.
Trying to get it on the keeper. And he's downed after getting this up to the 41. It's a 4-yard gain, and that's going to get him across the marker and earn the 1st.
What's that saying, Kate, about discretion? Discretion is the better part of valor. Well, decision-making for quarterbacks is so critical. And that time, excellent discretion. Protect yourself, get the 1st down, and live to play another day.
And good for a gain of 4. It's 2nd down.
He was brought down at the 45-yard line. It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
Hold the ready.
Exactly 2 minutes to play in half number 1. More from Caesars Superdome in just a moment.
Ready.
5 still to go here. This is 2nd down.
Come on. Check. Trap 60.
Looking to throw here. Downfield, that finds Shaheed. He's stopped as he gets this one down to the 27-yard line. So a 27-yard pickup on that play. And that's good for a new set of downs for New Orleans.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a 1st down.
Here we go. Check.
Throwing out to the left. Cut. And he's nearly gets him another 1st down as they force him out just shy of the marker.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook wide open.
Cowboy 80, Mustang 19. Go.
They are throwing it again. Off by Washington, left side. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one. This is going to be play number 9 of this drive, and we could see a 10th if they can get a yard here on third down.
70 Timberwolves, 70 Rangers, 70 Rangers. Ready.
Looking to throw on third and 1. Connection made to Shaheed. And this play reaches the 12-yard line before the stop is made. The Vikings call a timeout. It'll be their first. And they are quite frustrated having to call that after giving up the first. Sticking to the air here. Has some room to work. Touchdown, New Orleans. The Saints get some late points and the lead. Jalen Wright with the touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. So, Brock, good work there to finish off the drive in the end zone and retake the lead.
You just get this feeling every once in a while in games. This sucker's going to be a back-and-forth football game. So what a great job offensively to jump out in front here in the first half of play.
Reichert on for the point after.
For the extra point.
The point after splits the uprights. And the Saints push their lead to 3.
17. Vikings 14.
Reed now to kick this one away. Return coming from the 6. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Going trips left here as they get set. First and 10.
13, 13. 180. Nice shot. 180. No, we changed it.
Trying to throw this from the gun. Finds Barkley underneath. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve. Some call it automatic. But it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you can depend on.
Lamar now from the gun. Has him on the quick hitter. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And that means a fresh set of downs for Minnesota.
Something out of nothing, Kate, that may as well be listed on his resume because he's so good at it. Caught that one near the line, and after that, it was all him, turning a modest pass into far more than a modest gain.
Caught by the tight end, running that corner. And they're going to bring him down at the 36. Minnesota spends its second time out here. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
They've got first down here from the 36. Jackson yet again. And the Saints are all over this one. Great work on the defense. Now the Vikings use their third and final timeout. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half.
Kate, that was so good, really, on two levels there defensively. Number one, with an athletic quarterback, you've got to keep him in the pocket. They did. And then more importantly, and in this case, you got to finish him. Job well done.
And this is only going to be a small gain to the 42. Justin Reed with the tackle. Third and long for him here. Flushed out of the pocket. And he's out of bounds just behind that line. Only a yard or two lost, but Brock, we all know, still qualifies as a sack.
He only lost a yard, but how many times do we see a team who are just a yard or inches short on fourth down? Every little bit counts. He's got to just throw that one out of bounds. Don't run it out for the sack.
And he missed it. It's no good. And they are unable to tie up contest. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. All right, Brock, that was enough of a break. Back to playoff football as the second half of our wild card game gets underway. Returning it from the 4. He stopped on the run back at the 27.
Take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. First and 10. Third quarter is going to start with a run by Barkley. He's able to power this forward, but they stop him after 2 yards.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on second down after that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. Jackson throwing here. Flips it off to Barkley, complete. And he's out of bounds beyond the 35-yard line.
I know I can sound like a broken record when I talk about timing and getting the ball out on time and on rhythm, but these outcuts, it is so imperative, and the best of them make it look oh so easy.
5 men in the secondary for the Saints. Third down. They'll go for the gun with Barkley. And his short gain gets them a new set of downs. Moving quickly, trying to get set. First down, here's Lamar. Taking a shot deep here. This is caught inside the 15. And he takes this in. Touchdown, Minnesota. The Vikings take the lead right away in half number 2. Terry McLaurin with the touchdown. So no mistaking that play call, Brock. They send everybody on deep goes, and it winds up paying off. What a play.
And you'd think on the other side defensively they'd be ready for this. But this is truly a breakdown in the secondary. They're just not able to make a play on the ball in the air. And the end result, as you said, a big play and a touchdown.
That one right down the middle. And the Vikings take a 4-point lead.
17.
The Vikings have it teed up, and play resumes with the kick. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
The Saints take over first and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun.
Panther 11. Let's go. Warriors 17.
They're going to throw here to begin the drive. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. Second down coming up.
This defense, they had a plan, and they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
Again to throw on second. And that throw just too high for him.
Well, you certainly want those throws to be automatic. Every team, if you're going to be efficient, you've got to hit those passes in the short to intermediate zone to effectively move the ball in this league.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Short pass brought in. This gets the 1st and more. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. That one goes for 31 yards and a first down when all is said and done.
For the Saints, first down.
60 Maverick.
First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Seven Pirates. Ready.
Throwing it again here. Pass complete to Walker. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. The Saints grab the lead on their first series of the half. It's a Taz Walker touchdown. So sensational work by the skill man there, Brock. Anytime you can make your quarterback look that good, you know he appreciates it.
That's a quarterback's best friend, no question. But on the other side, gosh, defensively, you got to get that skill player down. Period, end of story. You can't give up that much yards after catch.
Reed now to kick this one away. Here's a return from the 7. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line.
The Vikings take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Vikings to the line now. Here's first and 10. They go play fake with Jackson. Now a hit, and Jackson loses the ball. And the Saints get to it. And they will take over with a first and goal after the fumble.
You know, this just can't happen on first down. It really can't. I mean, ball security's at a premium on every down, every distance. But on first down, it is especially a killer.
They're going to throw now, following the turnover. Well, his first real mistake. That's intercepted. He's going to bring this one back. It's a pick 6 and a Minnesota touchdown.
No question they wanted a big play to begin their drive, but there's the monkey's paw. They got the big play, but not the way they wished for it. Instead, well, they got to rally themselves to get right back out there after watching their opponents celebrate the end zone.
A quick chance at redemption after that pick 6 as it's sent away. Shaheed now to return. Making some progress here. He showed some nice bursts on that run back, didn't he? Getting them all the way out to their own 40.
When you get contributions like that out of your kickoff returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
This one's to Hawkinson outright. Big man's showing up the yards. And he has this down to the 14-yard line.
Kate, that play so indicative of why tight ends in this league have become just an X factor. Right, they're big, they can block at the line of scrimmage, but the elite guys, well, they've got that speed, and they can take something short and make a difference with it down the field.
What a spot for a big play, huh, Brock? It has him well into the red zone now with first and 10. From the red zone on first. He's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When you saw the field, it's going to be second down.
Second and 10.
Kate, from my vantage point up here, that was pretty close to drawing a penalty flag. Risky decision on first down, but there was a target in the area, so thus, no penalty, and we move on to second.
19 tight, 19 tight.
Throwing again on second. Completed to his running back. And they bring him down at the 7-yard line.
When there's heat, that blitz coming off the snap, that QB's eyes, you can see it right away. He got to his check down in a hurry. But, Kate, here's the key. Quarterback and running back have to be on the same page. The two were right there, and then netted some positive yards.
Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. And 4th and 4 coming up.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to third and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was third and manageable and an incomplete.
Let's go. 18 Rattler, 18 Rattler.
He's back to throw. Forced out to his right. No place to go. They get him to the turf and force a turnover on down.
Well, this play never had a chance between the pressure at home and the coverage downfield. QB still got to find a way to throw it up and give somebody an opportunity to make a play.
First and 10 from the 32. They'll start this one out with Barkley. Free up the middle, gets a breakaway. And he'll bring it to the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. The Vikings now lead by 10. Saquon Barkley, the touchdown. His third of the game on the ground.
that explosive run, this guy's right up on the edge of 200 yards, Kate. And with his body work, it could only take one more carry to cross that mark and suddenly become a very intriguing subplot for the rest of this game. Can he get to 200 plus? We'll get to watch.
Saints 24. Joshua Carty to kick off.
The Vikings have it teed up, and play resumes with the kick. Returning it from the 4. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
At their own 27-yard line.
Ready, set.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10.
Go.
They'll throw to begin this drive. Or left side, brought in by Hawkinson. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down.
We give a lot of credit to receivers, and rightfully so, Kate, for them going into coverage and making a catch. I don't think we give enough credit to tight ends. I know they're big, I know they're physical, but to go into double coverage, take that contact, and come away with the catch, that's a big-time effort.
2nd down, looking for options. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. It arrived as the ball did to break things up. And now they'll face a 3rd and 3.
3 yards to go.
60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat. Cougar 19. Ready.
Pass play now. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Tough one to retain through that hit. And that brings up 4th and short.
You know, Kate, with the game that they've put together, it's surprising to see them really run into any hiccups when they appear. They move the ball very well throughout, just unsuccessful on that 3rd down.
Before they run a play on 4th and 3, they decide to take a timeout, as that'll leave them with just 2 to use the rest of the way. A full quarter to go, but they feel like they got to make their move now. They are going for this.
70 Lions.
Here's the snap on 4th. Throw left side, complete. And that short gain is enough for... Set it down.
A gain of 3
Well, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap 1st down.
New set of downs for him. They'll start at the 38.
Let's go now. 18, Pioneer. Ready, ready.
He's going to throw it again. It isn't holding up. They're into the drop-in. It's 3 sacks for the game so far. Brings up 2nd down.
9-yard loss.
That's now the 3rd sack of the game, and I know how these defenders start to think. How many more can I tally up before this one's over? Still a bunch of game time. And this defense, well, they're feeling it.
Here we go, here we go.
Looking in the air here. And again, an interception is dropped. Looked a whole lot like the last play, didn't it, partner? And again, the turnover escapes him. It's going to be 3rd down.
It's now 3rd and 19.
Ready, ready. 7 Pirates, Cowboy 80. 19 tight, 19 tight. Buffalo 18. 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick. Ready.
Back to throw. And he's off the mark there. Too far behind him to adjust. That brings up 4th down.
Intended for
Hey, Mr. Quarterback down there, that's a throw that's got to go somewhere else. Double coverage was waiting for it. QB super fortunate that ball wasn't picked. An incompletion, still pretty good for the defense, too.
4th and forever coming up.
Ready. Panther 60.
They're going for this. This is Cox. That's Walker. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. The Saints shrinking the lead some in the 3rd. It's a Taz Walker touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game.
Some good old-fashioned playground football. Even at the elementary school, find the fastest kid and let him run.
One after try good by Reichert. And the Saints cut the lead down to 4.
Saints 31.
We've got a good one here. They've cut the lead to 4 as they send it away. Has this at the 6. This makes it up to the 25.
The Vikings take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Minnesota in the formation. It's first and 10. Straight ahead, here's Barkley. And a power play up the gut only results in 2 yards.
Hey, not a bad play by any means. There's room for more, and they know it.
Brings up second and 7.
Last run got him 3. Here's second and 7. Out of the gun, here's Jackson. Escapes the pocket. Now here he goes. And Lamar doing what he does oh so often, Brock. Sliding in safe after picking up the first.
You know, Kate, back in the day, we had a slip and slide at practice for moments just like that. Actually practicing how to slide and get out of harm's way. Nice gain on the play and denied that defense yet another chance to take a shot on him.
From the 40-yard line now, this is first and 10. From the gun, Jackson. And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on first down.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit, Kate. You got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
Well, even a great game is going to have its lesser moments. He can't get anything out of that carry. Stop for no gain.
No gain on the play.
Big man up front said, not in my house. Let me tell you, Kate, once you're in the grasp of one of those big old fellas on the D-line, you're done. They would say it on the East Coast like this. It's over. Over.
Jackson now on third. Into double coverage. Ooh, don't want to do that. And he's there for the interception. Roquan Smith with the pick.
Intercepted.
He was trying to fit it into a window in the zone coverage, but by the time he let it go, boy, Brock, that lane had closed, and someone was there to make a play on it.
Now, what you're trying to do in zone coverage defensively is make that quarterback see a window that isn't actually there. And as soon as he takes the bait and sends it over the middle, well, you got 1, 2, 3 defenders all there in range to go pick it off.
Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. And now they face second down.
Brings up second and 10.
65, 65, Stephanie!
Trying to throw this from the gun. It isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. Third down coming up.
It's a loss of 14. Brings up third down.
Ready, ready. Let's go. Crack all 80.
We're down to 1 quarter before we determine our wild card winner. It's Saints football, and their postseason rides on this quarter, Brock, as they come in trailing. This is a tough spot to be in. It's third and very long. Here's a throw. It's his running back. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. This gets down inside the 35-yard line. They're going to move the chains after a big play, 39 yards.
I think one of my favorite adjectives, I don't know why, it just sounds good out the lips, is shred. Shredding paper. Shredding the slopes. Or dude shredding a defense just like that.
Back to pass on first and 10. Walker hauls it in. And they stop him. He's marked down along that 18-yard line. A very productive play from the rookie QB out of Michigan. That gets them a first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 18.
In the red zone now. Pass him on a quick hitter. And they get this down to the 7-yard line. A nice pickup of 11 there, Brock, and they'll have first and goal to figure out.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
At the 7-yard line.
60 Bison, 60 Bison. Rig alert, rig alert. Ready, ready.
First and goal, here's Irving. And the ground, he works for the touchdown. The Saints take a fourth-quarter lead. They kept it on the ground as opposed to airing it out, and that time, well, Brock, the ground game paid off.
Well, these great rushing attacks down here that could score rushing touchdowns, it takes the whole party getting involved. Yeah, the burst of the running back was tremendous. How about the launch of his blockers right off the line of scrimmage? That's a touchdown the entire way, and it took the entire group offensively.
This to go up by a field goal here in the fourth.
Extra point.
Right down the middle, it's good. And the Saints push their lead to 3.
Score Saints 38, Vikings 35.
Reed now to kick this one away. Fields this one at the 3. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down.
Vikings take over first and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Vikings to the line now. Here's first and 10. Barkley trying this up the gut. And he's going to have this up near the 40, just a little bit short of it. They gain 11 on that play. And the Vikings are going to have a first down.
A run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know you can set the table for more.
So fresh set of downs now from the 39. Throwing now on first down, it's Jackson. And that one's behind him. That's incomplete. That was Terry McLaurin on the target. So it'll be second down.
Defensive coaches in the NFL say it all the time. Limit the big play. Keep these guys in front of you. Well, this defense is going to have to stay vigilant because this receiver, he could take the lid off a defense at any time.
So it's second and 10 now. Ball still at that 39-yard line. Before the snap, some early movement. Let's see which side gets tagged with a penalty. So he jumped too early, and that's going to cost him 5 yards. And the defense did have to work for them on that previous play, Brock. So just 5 yards to go now on second following the flag. Finds his back. Here's Barkley. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
A play like this, that's exactly where you want to get him the ball. Right on the outside, where he's got the space and a lot more room to work.
First down, Minnesota.
Here's Saquon. And all he can get is 1 yard. Ran that right into the defensive front.
The one thing I can say positive about the execution of that play is at least he didn't go backwards.
Brings up second and 9 at the 43-yard line.
They'll come to the line here, second and 9. Shotgun snap to Jackson. Murray with the catch. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
That's another.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
At the 34-yard line.
So that brings us to the 2-minute warning in New Orleans. Vikings down by only 3. So they'll head up here first and 10 from the 34. Now Barkley. And he'll pull his way ahead for a 4-yard pickup.
He'll expect more from himself on those type of plays, but there is nobody that's going to complain about that one. If you can do math, 4 plus 4 plus 4 equals a first down.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6.
Hey, shut up!
He has room past the 25. And he has it down officially to the red zone at the 20. Give him 9 on that play, and it's enough for the first.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
Wary of the clock here, Brock, but at least all their timeouts are still available. It's 1st and 10. He surges ahead for 5. Make it 2nd down.
You know, Kate, it's plays like that. It's just kind of the meat and potatoes. Not going to make any highlight reel, but just the positive, efficient plays on the ground. You need to keep plays and drives alive.
The Vikings call a timeout. It'll be their first. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5.
No, we changed it.
Here he is to throw. And that's a touchdown. The catch is made, and they lead just before the end of this game.
Justin Jefferson. Touchdown.
So what a finish this is shaping up to be. The late touchdown here, Brock, moves them in front.
And week to week, what a pleasure it is for us to call these games. We never know what kind of game we're going to get. This one's been everything you could have wanted. And now, even though they've taken the lead, there's still enough time on that other sideline for them to go mount a response.
Joshua Carty to kick off.
The Vikings have it teed up, and play resumes with the kick. Shaheed now to return. You're going to bring him down as he gets it to the 33.
Trailing by 1 score late here, Kate. Maybe this is the return. Maybe this is what helps them get right back into it. Good field position now to start their most important series yet of this game.
Dragon 60. Go.
Back to throw. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. So it's 2nd down coming up.
2nd down and 10.
Come on, come on. Viking, they kick.
He'll look to throw it. That could be it, folks. It's intercepted. And the Vikings make the play that should win them this game.
You could feel them, Kate. You could feel the convoy. They were going. They thought they might have another one, but unfortunately, another touchdown. You know what? Not going to stop them from celebrating in another big game-changing play.
Got it off that interception, Brock. Let's see if they can pay that off with points. Here's 1st and goal. Signals, and looks like we've got a timeout before that 1st down play. And they'll have just 1 left to burn now. If only every drive could start like this, right, partner? 1st and goal to begin this one. He's going up here for Lamar. And he will score! And with almost no time left, that should clinch the win! So that should be the one that does it, Brock. A big one late that puts them up here 2 scores.
What a complete performance overall. The clock where it is and where it stands right now, Kate, that should be the capper. And that is so satisfying as an offense to go up 2 scores.
38. Joshua Carty to kick off.
The Vikings have it teed up, and play resumes with the kick. Return coming from the 6. They'll have decent field position to begin with here, Brock. He's tackled just beyond that 30-yard line.
At their own 31-yard line.
New set of downs for him from the 31.
60 Bison, 60 Bison. Ready, ready.
Line up the design keeper. So the Vikings pick up the win on the road. And you never want to count out those wild card teams once the postseason begins, right? We've seen a few go on magical runs before, and they've officially begun theirs here. fighting their way to next week's divisional round games. So for Brock Heward and all of our crew, I'm Kate Scott, wrapping up another edition of the NFL on EA Sports. The Vikings emerge as winners as we say so long from New Orleans.